And we are live. Hi everybody, welcome to the stream. We're here, we're live, and we're spending another night in Arrakis. It's a fun, cozy, chill stream night. We're back on Arrakis. Let's continue. Let's continue to see how it goes. I'm a little tired, I worked out today. Kind of doing my thing. Trying to bring Fit Girl Fall back. So we'll see how things go. I definitely think my stream PC is still kind of delayed and using too much CPU, but I think I figured out what it was. We're gonna have to fix it. I can't fix it without killing the stream. We're using a ton of CPU instead of our graphics driver, which is a problem. I don't know why we're not using a graphics card to do the encoding while we're using the CPU, but I have to figure that out. But it's basically because I'm doing a multi encoding, and with multi encoding it's not defaulting to the video card, it's defaulting to the CPU. That's a problem. And I don't know where to fix that setting, but we will figure that out on OBS at some other point. Oh no, is Arrakis down? Yeah, close vision. Oh no. Let's kill our app and go back. Let's kill our app and go back. Let's see what's going on here. I wish there was a setting for showing the FPS. I'd like to see what kind of FPS I'm getting on this. Given that given the rate at which we're loading. I know, chat, I'm super I look exhausted, I'm super tired. I got some freaking balsamic vinegar on my shirt. I'm a hot mess. I'm gonna play for a little while and then I'm gonna get off and then go to bed and well, I'll take a shower and then go to bed, but I want to spend at least a few hours to like just turn off my brain. The gym tick is really good for like the chemical response of stress, but I need something to shut off my brain from work. And video games do that, and I'm really enjoying Dune Awakening. It's something about it just really tickles my fancy. Oh, interesting. I didn't know there was walk. I can swap shoulders. Oh, I didn't realize I could swap shoulders. That's actually kind of nice. I didn't realize I can swap shoulders. Ooh, sprint does it too. Interesting. Okay. Hopefully we can load into Arrakis. If not, we might have to change servers, but if we do, that's not a big deal. It just would suck. I would hopefully we don't have to restart if we change servers and stuff. Well, let's check. I don't see land here. Interesting. All right, let's and task. Let's reopen. Let's check the server. See which servers are available instead of just connecting to the server. Because connecting to the server isn't working. I don't know what I'm doing here. Figure it out. Something's not right. I mean, I have gigabit internet, so I don't think it's that. The game's loading, so I don't think it's like did my server go down? I think my server went down, chat. Australia's on here. Oh, wait a minute. We'll be right back. I just realized something. We have streamer mode enabled. We're just gonna let it go and see if we can connect. If we can't connect after like a minute or two, I don't know what we're gonna do, chat. I guess we'll do Worthen or something else. I don't know, or maybe we'll just end the stream if we can't connect to the server. This is sad and depressing. I thought we were gonna be on Arrakis. I thought we were gonna be on Arrakis, but it's not looking good for us. It is not looking good for us. Oh, there we go. We connected. All right, chat. We're back. So we discovered something. Let's check our inventory here. We got some fuel, we got some dinars, we got our blood pack, which we're gonna use to restock our blood field here. Ooh, we're out of water. We need another water tank. Let's go ahead and put our construction tool here. Let's do storages and let's do another water tank. That's probably why we haven't run out of blood, because we maxed out our capacity. That's fine. It is what it is. Either way, here's what we're gonna do. We've discovered basically everything over here. We haven't paid our taxes. We grabbed our intel there. What I'd like to do is go to the anvil. We gotta locate the second trial. We haven't found it. We gotta reach a settlement. I gotta pay our taxes. We can take care of those three in one place. We're gonna take care of this afterwards. I gotta go to the Anvil trade post, so that's what we're gonna do. So our goal here is to go to the Anvil trade post, and then we'll hit these two back here as part of going to the Anvil trade post. Ah. Oh wow. It's sandy and ugly today. I don't remember it being this dusty, chat.
No, not lost, sir. She's dead.
Tragic. Truly tragic. But they say the desert calls the weak.
My God, man, she was one of yours. Cousin, even.
I am indeed mourning, sir. Rumors of disloyalty buzzed around her like blowflies, but now, who's to say? Certainly not her.
My one pleasure in this hell is knowing that you're trapped here with me.
A momentary setback, I assure you.
Even your Harkonnen masters find you insufferable, Maxim. You're down here forever.
Tell me, dear Anton, what's it like being the handkerchief your superiors use to wipe the gore off Shining Atreides' honor?
Let's settle this.
Gladly.
By the laws of Canway.
By the laws of Canley.
By the laws of Canley.
The Rise of the House of Treaties, interesting.
Someone new. Are you, by chance, looking for banter or legal advice? You may call me Amadi Ikeni. I serve the interests of House Seda on Arrakis. I myself am from the minor house of Ikeni. We are at Seda House Minor, and a very specialized one at that. House Ikeni acts as the sole legal representatives of the Tsedan royal family. We specialize in imperial law as it pertains to the governing of houses and the conduct of nobility. We defend the Tsedan name. In a chaotic universe of so many winding pathways, focus is truly a blessing. Is there anything else you'd like to know about me? The Anvil is a unique melting pot where enemies gather together. Certain inquiries I'm looking into on behalf of my house keep me here. And what a fine place to offer legal advice, where even the most aggrieved parties not only share the same room, but must remain civil. In particular, there are a pair of Atreides and Harkonnen officers who daily argue with each other over the finer points of Canley law. Many see Seda as the least conventional of the great houses. Some call us enigmatic. We were the staunchest supporters of the Butlerian Jihad. The unenlightened say we arose from a fanatical theocratic regime. But these are the words of the feckless when they see true commitment. In truth, we rose in power too quickly, occasioning the other houses to form weedy gardens of envy in their minds and hearts. Correct. He said, such was the splendor of the risen phoenix that the lesser birds could not but call and hoot for all their plainness. Several houses formed an anti-Tsedan league, disseminating malicious propaganda which haunts our image to this very day. But we march on. House Seda is the forerunner in legal consultation in the Empire, from lands rad ordeals to spacing regulations. Our unparalleled mastery of law is sought out for criminal proceedings, Canley disputes, and Butlerian infractions.
Do you aspire to contribute to something bigger than yourself? Care to join the right side of this war?
I am Anton Tolliver. I serve proudly as a soldier for House Atreides. However, my superiors deem me useful for more subtle operations.
Duke Leto is the paragon example of all we stand for. Strength with wisdom, justice with generosity, steel with compassion. Everything Arrakis needs. Ours is a noble house, not only in blood, but in loyalty and honor. We've defended these values all the way back to ancient Greece on Old Terra.
I think on those stories often. The glory days. The days of heroism. Days long before the son of Arrakis and the shadows of this war of assassins.
The Harkonnens have no honor, no values, no redeeming qualities. Their recruiter over there is a vile runoff of every one of their anti-virtues. These Samuda-addicted freaks will lie to you, exploit you, and throw your used husk aside when they're done. You have my word.
I am of House Atreides. There is no call I do not answer. There is no faith that I betray. My roots stretch back to the ancient mythologies of Earth. Then you understand my longing. I miss the oceans, the tempo of the rain, the more innocent days. Look over at my counterpart, Maxim, that vulgar, avaricious addict. Squatting like a scheming toad. I aspire to be everything that he is not. Any other questions? Very little of my time is free. I devote myself towards ending the war of assassins, at least. Though I sometimes listen to Communinet broadcasts. The Atreides broadcasts. After everything I've seen on Arrakis, the serials ring naive to me. But the poetry still strums something in my soul.
So I can pick a house. That's a person.
Well, you look more capable than the average scum. This war of assassins has a way of making people into victims or victors. Pardon me, living in the heat and lingering Fremen stink erodes civility. I am Levenbrecht Maxim Kazmir, intelligence officer of Great House Harkonnen. We Harkonnen believe in power and hierarchy. The strong prevail and free the weak from agency, delivering them to glory.
I think we can't go Harkonnen.
Which are you?
Because this is a good playthrough, so.
You wear indignation like a lapdog wears a tiny hat. Most amusing. Nah, perhaps you're right. The Baron's nephew is known as the Beast. Regardless, you seem shrewder than my Atreides counterpart over there. Look at that poor lumpling, waiting for a pat on the head from his masters. I'd call him a typical Atreides hypocrite. But dear Anton lacks the depth for hypocrisy. He truly believes the fairy tales his house spoon-feeds him. As I said, I am Levenbrecht Maxim Kazmir, an intelligence officer of the Great House Harkonnen. And I'll tell you a secret.
I do not belong here.
Success breeds envy. My wild success breeds wildly envious peers. Their petty schemes have temporarily lowered me into this grubby purgatory. This is temporary. It's good for me. While they grow lazy above, I hone my craft below, collecting diamonds in the rough among this criminal scum. They say it was my excesses that brought me low. Lies. My hungers make me great. An army marches on its stomach. Great men march on their vices. Well said. Fate is something one must strangle into submission. Have I sated your curiosity in me? That's the trick. I'm never not scheming. But you refer to leisure. I enjoy the occasional, a glorious combination of survival and spectacle. This year's competition, but enough about me.
Okay, so I can join one of the two houses.
Don't know you from Adam. Slag off.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my ears. Where do you want to go?
Aga Basin. Alright, let's see the contract. What do we got here? Unique weapon. Okay, we'll accept that contract. Period test station number 10, we gotta go there anyways. Alright, we got all the contracts.
Another innocent traveler, like every other scoundrel here. Got my eye the Vermilius Cap? I ain't no mentat, but this desert and I are on intimate terms. Oh, that's because of the iron. Used to be a big industry here for it. You can still see some of the old rigs. Long, long ago, before the spice craze. Used to be the Fremen owned this patch of sand, till the Emperor had them all killed. That's when the blasted Kirobs slinked in. Most of them, sure. They'd rather die young, knife in hand. Older I get, the more sense I see in that. All of them, though? No. They're a tenacious lot. Scavengers turned bandits. Got to figure in slitting throats was the more reliable work. They rove in small nomadic bands. Well, they're not bastards, but they're paying customers. We have a deal. They operate in the area, but cause no trouble here. Don't want to talk about it. Best quiet that question, lest you like a sucking chest wound. There's them two staring daggers at each other yonder. Spycraft recruiters for the Atreides in Harkonnen. Passive aggression makes me nethers itch. I appreciate the sycophancy. You take me for a tour guide. See that big rock shaped like a hammer? That's Mirzabah. Great view. Guess that's not illegal. Friendly banter ain't worth the spit it costs in the gap. Get tough or get dead. And I was hoping to retire 10 years ago. Name's Tig. I run this hellhole. Any other burning questions? It was always nice and quiet around here. Back when the Fremen were at Mirzabah. Nobody dared come near. But then the Sardaukar ruined everything. The pogrom. They gutted the Fremen like animals. After that, the bandits all came crawling out of their hole. Can't well leave these cutthroats to starve, can I? They're regulars. Besides, who'd be fool enough to take over this den of thieves from me? Spread slander like that and you best make peace with your tongue. You think an old-timer like me can't tap a keg? I do just fine. Of course you do. I call it the anvil, because of the hammer. Only joke I ever made. If it's yet, you got more questions. Used to run spies for the Arks. Got tired of them. Got tired of taking orders. Who? Not what. Lazy bastards, a lot of them. Old up and... Still alive. Not too bad. We had a bet going.
Ooh. That's interesting. I might buy that. We didn't bring enough shekels, but the Reaper and the Scorpio bag sounds interesting. Everything else is kind of like whatever. You can basically craft everything here, so not too worried about it.
I presume you have some...
Alright, that takes care of that. Where do I pay my taxes? That's the question. I just want to pay my taxes, chat. Alright, we're gonna... Let's see what we got here for contracts. Oh, I gotta go to Griffin's Reach. Interesting. I don't know where I pay my taxes, chat. Alright, let's go to Griffin's Reach real quick.
Can I fly you somewhere today?
See if we can get level 2.
Music to my ears. Where do you want to go?
Where's Griffin's Reach? Is Griffin's Reach down here? Yeah, Griffin's Reach. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Let me grab my vehicle.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my... The basin is a pretty big place. Mir's place? Yeah, I know it. Scavenger territory. Gonna cost you a few Solari. Thopter's always warmed up. Let's go.
Alright, 700 Solari. We probably could have driven there, but it's fine. Let's go flying, because we've never been flying, so I want to do it. I still don't know how I pay my taxes.
back again. Like the sour sting of rats. I can teach you no more.
You keep coming back like this. Indeed. I hope you have more brains than the last courier I hired.
Oh, good. You're back. As it happens, my diplomatic billet was supposed to be in Arrakis.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my ears. Where do you want to go?
Hope we don't run into a sandworm, chat. Let's freaking go, chat. Why is this so freaking dusty? I don't remember it being this dusty. Maybe it's just this east side just like this. Alright, let's join. I'm gonna join down
Pleased
to
to
house.
see you again. My house seeks assets in this wretched war of assassins. I prefer open conflict, but my Duke needs me here. It would be an honor to serve with you. However, trust must still be built. I have a task. Complete it, and we can discuss our future association.
One of our undercover agents went missing. I fear Maxim is on to him. Bring me him, or information on what became of him.
That's not important right now. Finding him quickly is.
Find the agent. Details are in this contract.
Alright. We got a new contract, baby! I gotta go to Southeast Ironworks anyway, so that kind of works out. My bag is killing me, chat. Alright, we gotta look at the missing spy, so. Can I double dip? That's a question.
Nice to see you again. Never a dull. It seems you can both read and follow directions. We should get along famously. Brazen and eager. Like, you see, my job is to sift through the dregs. My last promising asset up and vanished while on the trail of an Atreides agent. Are they dead? Are they deep into their cups? It is the Atreides agent is the thing. Bring me all the information you can gather. Perhaps Anton was sloppy in contacting his agent. And perhaps I spied on him. Find information regarding the Atreides agent.
Identify yourself. I've got your back. Fire in the hole.
surveillance report. Harken hard target 42M. The facility maintains round-the-clock house shielding. The shield has dropped briefly on 2 occasions since the last report. In both cases, it was to facilitate the landing of courier-thopters. I understand that locating Captain Skorda is now my #1 priority, but so far, I've seen no one matching his description. I'm maintaining careful surveillance. Update. I must express my concerns about the tenability of this position. A few hours ago, I observed a hawk with binoculars, having a good hard look in this direction. Don't know if I made or not, but my relief is now overdue. We'll keep watch as long as possible. Atreides.
Let's go, chat. Let's go.
I'm pleased to see you again. I feared as much. But hand me that report and I'll make sure his sacrifice was not in vain. Let me have a look at that. Ah, I know Maxim's salivating for this report. You made the right choice. Trust is hard in this unscrupulous trade, but you've earned some goodwill. How did you... This is delicate information. Perhaps you have a gift for intelligence work after all. Our deceased agent was on the trail of Lieutenant Teague Skorda, a defector from the Atreides military. We're keeping it hush, since Leto intervened on Skorda's behalf a few years ago. I must find him before the Harkonnen do, to protect my Duke's honor. Those above may know more about what Skorda was up to, but such need-to-know information rarely trickles this far down the chain of command. What you are is a freelance asset. This insulates the both of us. It also gives you more freedom than someone serving in a more official capacity. As a deniable asset, no one knows your allegiance but me. You're as free or limited to move about as anyone else. Trust accrues slowly in the world of espionage. You'll have to really earn it. In the meantime, let's work on
Contract by contract
basis. You're not officially on the books. That means it's up to me, and me alone, to assess your worth and trustworthiness. Let's begin. Generally, I'm slow to trust. However, I have a good feeling about the way you comport yourself, and time is short. Given your background, I'm confident you wish to join our house in good faith. I'll not ask you to prove your sincerity with menial tasks. I'll give you an opportunity to demonstrate your mettle. Gangs of brutal slavers need a lesson taught to them the hard way.
Take this. You'll need it. I look forward to hearing about your results. I never could stomach slavers.
Alright, so we're gonna take Costa Takeover first. That makes sense, it's in the Eastern Gap, so we'll go there. Then we'll come over here. Alright, so that's the Haga Rift. We'll be back there for other stuff. For now we're heading over here. Oh. I know, compatible container, so we're full blood. It's good to know. That was a pain in the ass, chat. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. We're doing our thing.
Welcome to Imperial Desert Botanical Testing Station number 10. I am Dr. Silas Graylish, director of this facility. Our goal here at BTS-10 is to find and develop flora which can flourish in the iron-rich soils of this corner of Arrakis. Our initial focus is the introduction of Velvetia, ephedra, and aloidendron species, which we deem the most likely adapters. But within these protective walls, we will also cultivate a variety of species from across the Imperium. The ultimate goal will be to see the planet with species capable of thriving in the wild, without the benefit of the water provided by our wind trap condensation system.
Freaking grenades, man. Grenades are deadly.
Someone here. Shield off. I need reinforcements.
Alright, we'll continue down that way after we clear this room. Yep, there you go. Oh, a heal pack, that's always good. Okay. I don't like it. We're gonna go back up because I don't like the fact that we left stuff behind. I don't like leaving stuff behind. Yeah, see? Look at all that stuff we left behind. Now we can move on. I feel bad about it. Usually go right, we gotta start going left. Ah! Let's go, chat. Let's go. We're still alive. We're doing okay. We are running out of ammo, though.
Mikhail, it's clear we need more people with mechanical expertise if we are to meet the quotas set by our new bosses. We have too many here who can't handle anything more complicated than Trigger. They can be our field men and our muscle, but we need skilled hands. So, you and I will need to do some recruiting. There are plenty like us who have chosen to leave the service of the great houses. We must find those among them with vehicle maintenance experience. That includes former Atreides troopers. Yes, I know. Bad blood. But we have more in common with Atreides deserters than we do with our old comrades. Anyone who can see past old grudges won't have a place here.
Those guys are getting harder and harder to kill, chat. They're becoming a problem. We are surviving killing them, but they are definitely becoming harder to kill. So we'll check that room in a minute because this room looks like it's a dead end. Good. We'll take the power cells. For the med kit, we'll probably switch to that soon. That's interesting. That looks like a... Can we craft more bolts? I don't know actually. Let's see if we can craft more bolts. I don't think we... Oh, we can craft light parts. Nice. Just craft them because we need them.
Hiller, here are this week's notes from our market contacts. Working anti-dust filtration systems are in high demand in Arrakis. Those from one-man ground cars are valuable, but larger units from sealed system ground cars and ornithopters will fetch the best prices. Stick to Chome's standard models, since custom fabricated units are becoming too easy to trace. The dealers won't touch them. Make sure our acquisition agents are aware of this. The market for scrap metal is nearly gutted because of competition from smelters in the hot basin. But there's still a strong market for copper, aluminum, and plasteel components. It'll be worth our effort to break down larger mechanisms to acquire those materials. Do not forget to pass on last week's tallies as soon as you have completed them.
I think we're doing all right, chat. Oh.
I cannot believe this. It's an outrage, an academic outrage. Our work has barely done here, and the research is progressing splendidly. But today, I am informed that our facility is to be expanded to provide a maintenance station for equipment and vehicles from dozens of testing stations. How are we supposed to work with that going on? The noise, the fumes, the ignorant bondsman workers poking about. Maddening.
Should have filled items, it's fine. That's fucking scary, chat. Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god, jump scare of the year. Oh, jump scare of the year. Oh, that was terrifying, chat. That was freaking terrifying. Oh, that would... Where's our heal packs here? Any more bandages? We don't, but we do have these. Oh no, those are field cells. We have these kits. Oh, that was brutal, chat. Alright, now that that's over, do our thing. Oh, we got a rangefinder. I don't know what that's for, but I like it. We got a rangefinder. What do we do with the rangefinder? Can we customize it? I should like this with the 10. Alright. We definitely need to improve our weapons. Our weapons are... on, run, 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 run!
We're finally getting some sort of order out on the shop floor. The men are generally meatheads, but they're learning. We've really been hampered by the crappy state of our tools, though. Those scavengers that we evicted may have been content to use this junk, but we'd do a lot better if we could upgrade our cutters and power packs. These museum pieces are constantly malfunctioning, and their cooldown times are obscene. The men are idle too often, and that's not good for this bunch.
Okay. So... Okay. It's really getting harder and harder to kill them. I need some upgrades. Let's see what skills we can get here. None of these help me. None of these help me. None of these help me. None of these really help me. What is this? Heavy weapons, heavy weapons. Explosive grenades. I kind of like that Seeker actually over the Sleep. So I think we're gonna work on getting that Seeker over the Sleek. Alright, let's go S. We're gonna change. We don't care about the pad. Alright, that's where we're at right now. Nice, that's decent. I actually don't mind that at all.
Attention, all of you. I know you are all impressed with the daring of our friend Cedar, who was bold enough to steal a battle tank from
Ooh,
under
buggy
the very
PSU. We
noses
kind of want that.
of Atreides troopers. Stealing aging ground cars and tractors from the peons of Graben, sink and pan is one thing, but this takes nerve bordering on the legendary. I am duly impressed. So impressed that I will overlook the equally high degree of stupidity Cedar has shown with the act. It is not in our interest to risk the wrath of powers that have set a price on our heads. No one listens to the complaints of the peons. These are our targets, not the great houses. We deal in civilian vehicle only. Anything else endangers us all.
These guys are a pain in the ass to kill. We need to upgrade our weapons or something to do something about them. I already have holds my shield too, so. Dude, this level is big. It would be so much easier with the second like person here. Alright, we got the guy. Took long enough.
To our new friend, Ina Hiller, late Immenberg Hiller of the Harkonnen House forces, the Turiel sends greetings. You may be surprised that we know your identity, but the hands of Turiel, whom I represent, know many things. For instance, we know that you and your band of deserters recently ousted a gang of vehicle thieves from one of the ancient testing stations in the Vermilius Gap. Congratulations. I'm certain that the station will make a fine hiding place for former soldiers such as yourselves. But there is a small problem. You see, those thieves were in our employ. They acquired vehicles and broke them down before passing the components on to our brokers. Ordinarily, such a loss would earn you the enmity of my organization. Something I can assure you, you do not want. But, to be perfectly candid, our former agents were less efficient in their tasks than we had hoped. Therefore, I would like to propose a deal which I am certain both sides will find beneficial. You and your followers will take up the task of acquiring vehicles and breaking them down for us. If you meet agreed upon quotas, you are welcome to occupy our valuable property. I'm certain you'll see the benefits of becoming our agents. If not, I'm also certain that your former employers would be happy to learn of your current whereabouts. I look forward to your timely reply.
Alright. So we got the identification van now. Now we need to go here and go in the opposite direction.
Attention, all of you. Yesterday in Harkov village, Kristall referred to me as Innenbrecht Healer. How hard can it be to remember this simple rule? No military title. We take a risk every time we need to enter settlement. A slip up like this could easily be the death of us all. Make sure every one of you hears this message and understand it. Kristall will not be returning to us. There will be an auction for his gear.
We made a choice in one of these rooms and we went in a direction. And I just want to make sure that we didn't miss anything. And I think it was up here. We went left. I just want to make sure we didn't miss anything before we disappear, chat. Because there was a direction we could have gone here. Like, I know we went a different direction. It wasn't here. It goes past all this. I think it might have been out here. Interesting. I think we cleared it out actually, chat. I think we cleared it out. We went right and we could have gone left. That's what it was right here. Oh, we definitely were in here. Oh, I guess we went everywhere. I thought there was a place where like we could have gone a different direction, but I guess not. I guess not. Oh well. Get out of here, chat. This is where we killed the guy, and this is where we exited.
Welcome to Imperial Desert Botanical.
We're just trying to get out of here, chat, so we're just gonna run out of here. Alright, chat. We're gonna do this mission and then we're gonna get out of here.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Actually, I like this spot a little bit better. Alright. I haven't gotten the intel here, so clearly missing something. I walked right past it, nice. Let's get our asses back home.
easy there. Let's just make sure everyone is friends before we close the distance so hastily. My name is Desmond Mercer, but my friends call me Des. You can call me Des, as I just know we are destined to be firm friends. I just knew it the moment you approached. Good friends can be so important in such a dangerous place. Oh, I do this and that for the Landsrad envoys of House Harata. My inquisitive little peepers are just dandy for sussing out what they need to know. You should ask yourself what it is you want to accomplish on Arrakis, and how a friendship with my house might help that along. In the spirit of friendship, I will let you in on a secret. We heard rumors of an ancient desert botanical testing station here. Curiosity is my vice. I knew you'd come around. House Harata is known primarily as a visionary pioneer in media technologies, particularly projections and film books. You are a curious soul. House Harata encourages and celebrates that. The cold universe has a knack of forgetting a thing so thoroughly. It's like it never even existed. A skill can vanish in a single generation. A species can fade away into non-entity.
Let's freaking go, chat.
Preservation of human knowledge and expertise is the holiest of holies. Our film books revolutionize education and training. A Shigawire imprint carrying a mnemonic pulse, transmitting knowledge directly. Fascinating stuff. The metallic extrusion of a ground vine, Narvi narvium. Made into reels, it can transmit amazing amounts of data. With its extreme tensile strength, the Sardaukar reduce Shigawire to a simple, if effective, garrote. Well, it is one of the most amazing substances known to humankind, and all they can think to do with it is squeeze necks. My name is Desmond Mercer. Oh, I will win. Oh, I do this and that for the... You should ask yourself what it is you want to accomplish on Arrakis. Oh, you say that now. My company is a mite bit spicy for some folk, but before you know it, they're hip wagging on over for the next ladleful.
Okay, so I can't trade with them. I found him, but I can't trade with them. Let's get our car and let's get out of here. We're gonna go home. Alright, chat. We need to go home, do some housekeeping. We've done this. Let's look at our journey. What do you have for contracts? Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, the problem is I don't have any steel, so right now we're steel doesn't make sense. We don't even have iron, chat. Oh no, we're at iron, so we have plenty of iron, but we don't have any steel, so it doesn't make sense to. So let's get our asses back home. Where's our home? Let's freaking go, chat. Let's go. I'm scared, chat. I could have sworn I had a different set of I could have sworn I had something else. I guess I don't need that dagger for anything. Alright, we got an upgraded sword, chat. Let's freaking go. We got a sword. Just in case. Yeah, I think we have Okay, we can't do a buggy yet. I don't know when we completed Weapons of War 1. Oh, here we go. Weapons of War. This is what I was looking for. What I need? I need a Sander stored. I need a Grata. A Disruptor. Interesting. I honestly think the Grotto might actually be better for me. But that's what I was looking for. I was looking for Weapons of War. We want to track that. Okay. That should be fairly easy, and I think alright. Let's go ahead and switch that for our... Alright, let's get out of here. So here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna come over here because we gotta pay our taxes. We're gonna come over here, we're gonna fly, pay our taxes, and then get the hell out of here. That's gonna be the goal, chat. And then we'll do our contracts. We should probably move our base again, but we're not gonna do that tonight. I think we're close enough where it doesn't matter.
I presume you have...
Still alive? Not too bad. We had a bet going. Still alive? Not too bad.
I'm looking for a chunk furniture set. Oh, we'll buy both of them. They're not that expensive. Alright, now we gotta construct a decoration with it. That's fine.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my ears. Well, the Harkonnens love their docking fees, so that's gonna cost a little extra. Alright, suit yourself. Music to my... Atreides and their war levies. Alright, suit yourself.
So I got 2,200. I gotta pay 4,000.
Music to my ears. Well, the Harkonnens love their docking fees, so that's gonna cost a little extra. Well, alright.
I think I have enough. I think I have enough, chat, to pay my taxes. Alright.
You look a little lost, friend. Music to my ears. Where do you want to go? The basin is a pretty big place. Could you narrow it down a little? I never miss the chance to let Smiley verbally abuse me. Alright, suit yourself.
Alright, doesn't cost me anything. Where do I pay my taxes here?
Something approaches me. In order to...
No credentials? Then be the...
I just want to pay my taxes, chat.
Without a decree of the land's red favor,
you are not recognized.
Okay, so I guess I can't pay my taxes until I...
It would seem the lens...
Alright.
Welcome, stranger. If you come seeking treatment, I have all manner of locally sourced natural remedies. What is there to tell? I am a simple herbalist. Well, whoever told you that is mistaken.
There you go, tax collector.
Greetings, stranger. What can I do for you?
Welcome, stranger. What business have you with House Alexan?
Welcome, fellow citizen. How is it that... I'm afraid that's a matter you would have to take up with the In most cases, you would simply be given additional time to pay, at the end of which you would pay, or be remanded to a local debtor's prison until your outstanding... Unfortunately, that second outcome mostly equates to the death... Apparently, the pox is rife within the dungeons, and one is not expected to survive very long. So pay those taxes. You're back.
Would you like to deposit or withdraw Solaris? How much Solaris would you like to...
A kitten wanders in from the dark, lost.
I knew you'd be back. Only a matter of time.
Alright, chat. We're gonna travel back and get out of here. We paid our taxes, so we're good.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my... The basin is a pretty... I never... Let's move. Before it's...
Alright. We got flown back. We're in a good spot now. We're back now, chat. see. We finished taxation. We finished banking Solari. This is gonna take level 3. We're nowhere near any of this. We're dealing with the Vermilius gap right now. Go to Safi Ironworks still. Finish the 2 contracts. Okay. Got a lot of research points, but there's not a... Ooh. That's a new toy. Either way, chat, we are going to call it here. When we get back, we will probably clear out the rest of these camps here, grab the 2 intels, and kill some people with the sword and a gun so we can do all that. And then we'll head down here. To do this section, we probably won't do this with the fancy sword, but maybe we will. I don't know what does a pink cave mean versus a regular cave, like. Alright, like I don't know the difference. I think we definitely have to come over here to this ship. Get some more fiber, but technically because this is PvP, I don't want to go there, so I think we're gonna come back down to this ship at some point, but we'll figure it out because we need more fiber to make that armor. So either way, we want to finish this area, so we got to finish touring the gap. We got to complete Stealing from Thieves and Monster Slaying, Put Out the Eyes. We gotta get our kills here. We gotta do interior decoration, which is easy because we already bought the furniture set. We gotta do this where we explore the we gotta travel to the ironworks, and the ironworks are down here. And we need complex machinery anyway, so we'll grab all of these. 2 intels, the ironworks. Ooh, there's a wreck down here actually. We could probably go to this wreck, honestly, to get what we need. Anyways. Alright, chat. That is it for tonight. Thank you for watching. I will see you all next week. I think I might switch away from this guy to the single shot gun, because the single shot gun does a shit ton more damage. Oh, it's not. Is it a scatter shot? Oh, it's a scatter gun. Okay, so it's a shotgun. Oh, that should be fine. Alright, chat, let's get out of here. Alright, chat, thank you for watching. Have a great night, and see you all tomorrow. We'll be back.